Hola mis amores, and welcome back to Messages from Lahierophant. No longer brought to you by the Taurus Garden. I have decided to revamp the entire channel because what I understand is that the majority of my audience is here for my intuitive messages and tarot readings, and apparently could care less about what I have going on outside of being a tarot reader. And okay, cool, I received that. Cool beans, no problem. Okay, but for the 1% that do care about my life outside of being a reader, care about homeschool and homeschooling activities, please check out the newly revamped Taurus Garden channel. And that is where you will receive all of that content and any life updates from me as well. So, with that being said, my disclaimer is I am a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything. I have an unapologetic potty mouth, which I am trying to curb because YouTube does not like the 4-letter words. But I am also prone to bursting out in song from time to time to get the messages across. With that being said, I have already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards prior to starting. So we're going to jump right in and get it cracking for the month. Okay, Capricorn, so I did this reading in Spanish first, and so now I'm just going to take the same exact cards and do your reading in English. So, let me see the 8. I'll put it over here. Put your 2 8s together and your 2 5s together. So, jumping right on in with that, your 2 8s are going to be new knowledge or misfortune, and then you have your 2 5s here, which are going to be vigils or reversals. So as we jump right on into the reading, you definitely are entering the year with a new beginning, Capricorn, and this new beginning is definitely going to be turning your entire world from one end of the spectrum to the next. So take it how it resonates. You will either be going from a place of feeling like you are carrying the world on your shoulders to feeling like you're on top of the world and everything is in control, or you're going to the opposite. You're going to be flipped around and you're going to be in this position here where you're going to be feeling like you are carrying everything on your shoulders. And there's this energy here of the carelessness and recklessness here with all of these swords that you have, right? I feel like you've got this new information that's coming your way. You've got the High Priestess, the Daughter of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, all indicating to me some type of new information, new beginnings, things. There's this almost like this this innocence in a sense. There's a naivety of something that's going on and a recklessness that is accompanied with it, right? Foolishness even. I just feel like someone has this new idea or something that they feel as if is going to be the answer to all of your hopes, dreams, and prayers, and it's causing a disagreement. It's causing discord. You've got the 8 of Cups indicating that you're like abandoning plans. You're turning your back on that, whatever it was, and you're moving forward in a different direction. And it's really speaking emotionally to me because 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, this is an argument. This is sadness for something. You've got the 8 of Swords, meaning that you are, feeling trapped. You are in a situation you really didn't see coming, right? You feel blindsided by something, and now you feel like you don't know how to move forward in the situation, and your hands are tied. You feel like your hands are tied, Capricorn. You feel like you're at a stalemate. You feel like there's no forward movement going, that this energy is just stagnant. And that's where this verbal lashing out is coming in. There's a verbal lashing out coming in There is a lot of communication going back and forth. You've got a lot of swords, and you've ended on the star card. So this to me is giving emails going back and forth. This is giving text messages, anything technological, any type of communication that is internet and more new school. I'm not really seeing written. I'm seeing like typing. I'm seeing voice text, things of that sort. So I feel like it could even be phone calls, again, phone calls, but definitely communication. There's strong communication within these swords. There's a strong energy of, like someone who is extremely clear on what it is that they need to say and what it is that they want to do. There's an energy of being very spontaneous, being almost like needing to just shut the fuck up. Someone is gonna have to like it's very talkative, it's very back and forth, and there's an impatient energy here with the Fool. There's an energy of being rebellious here, and all of that is just boiling down to one big, what is it that you truly desire, Capricorn moment is what I'm feeling. It's so chaotic, the energy this month for you, as far as trying to pin down an exact read per se. I feel like it's very much just calling out a bunch of energies, because that's really how it feels, to be honest. I just feel like you have news coming in. I feel like you're going to learn something with this High Priestess energy here. I mean, this is really going either way. The wheel is either turning one way or another. And so that's why I feel like the reading is all over the place. Either, like I say, you're going from a space of being in control of things to feeling trapped, or being trapped and being freed and getting on top of everything that that you're trying to move forward with and manifest with. But I do see an argument. I do see abandoned plans. It could be even abandoned travel plans, that I did not say in the Spanish reading. I didn't say the travel part. Canceled flights, things of that sort, information coming in and you having to change your plans to something else. There is a strong technological energy regarding this star card, but there's also an energy of you ending on your faith in what it is that you desire, your true wants in life, and where it is that you're headed with this new beginning in this new time period of life, and what lessons you've learned, and how to use your intuition, and how to balance your emotions throughout this time. Because you don't have any coins, which tells me your money is fine. And you only have the one wand, which is telling me your action is going to be to communicate something and start over in a fresh space. So let's go ahead and move towards your clarification cards, to where you had the Sun, the Bear, the Ring, the Anchor, the Star again, and we ended on the Book. So confirming more things about learning lessons, or actually reading books, or knowledge, studying something. There is this energy here of getting something that you wanted that turned out not to be what you expected. Like, everything that glitters isn't gold type of energy, because I feel like you are well off financially. You have these contracts going on. I feel like you need to possibly even look over and review some of your contracts during this time, because once you're locked in, you're locked in. For some of you guys, you could be leaving one job and headed towards another. You could be abandoning. There's this energy of, I wanted this, I asked for this, and then when I got it, and I wanted this, and I prayed for this, and once I got it, I realized it's not all it's cracked up to be. I realized that I really don't want this for myself, and I'm now clear on exactly what it is I do want, because now I am you know, I've received this one thing that I thought I wanted. So for a lot of you guys, you're going to be abandoning that energy. For some of you guys, you're going to be entering that energy. You're going to be getting into a contract with something that you want tremendously. And then once you're in there, you're locked down. But there's going to be an energy of learning a lesson of like, is this really what I wanted? Is this really what I desire? Okay. I really feel like you guys need to check and double check your contracts this month, dot all the I's and cross all the T's. I just feel like information is going to be strong for you this month, Capricorn, and communication is going to be very strong for you this month, Capricorn. So let's move on down to the energetic encounters. You had the black hole and smoke and mirrors, just these two. So smoke and mirrors is giving me illusions. The illusionist specifically. I keep seeing Edward Norton every time I pick this up. So like there's that energy of trying to put forth or show the public something one way when in actuality it's a trick, it's an illusion. It really isn't what's going on. Behind closed doors, things are ugly. For some of you guys, this could be a relationship. You know, you wanted this relationship, you felt like this was the person for you, and then you really are on the inside of this relationship realizing this ain't it. This is not, I wanted a relationship, but this is not the relationship that I wanted. And so now you're in this pretending to the public to put up a facade that you are happy, you're a happy couple, when in actuality you're in this black hole emotionally. You don't feel this. There's a strong energy this month, Capricorn, of being of trying not to let your emotions drown you. Okay, you had the Anchor card, which is fixed energy, equal to that Wheel of Fortune. So wherever you're headed this month is going to be a fresh new beginning, but it's going to be fixed. You're going to be there for a very long time, and you might get drowned into like some type of serious, dark, depressing energy that you're going to have to fight to get out of, especially with that Mami Wata in the card of the Anchor. You know, the Anchor is going to go all the way down to the depths of the ocean to hold a ship into fixed energy. That Mommy Water was seducing you and saying this is what you want, this is where you want to go, when in actuality she's drowning you down into a black hole. Let's talk about energetic exchanges really quickly. Sip of coffee. Had wave the white flag, work of the harvest, and mind your manifestation. So our thoughts become things, right? And so there's this energy of having to surrender to whatever is going on, whatever the truth of the situation is, taking your hands off of it completely, releasing it completely and totally into the Lord, releasing it to the universe, and saying, I surrender this, because I can't handle it anymore. I can't do this anymore. Once that is done, you are going to be clear on the work that you need to do. You're going to have an exact knowledge, and you're going to start putting in that work now, so that in the spring you can start to reap the benefits of your harvest. You'll see that work start to sprout. You'll be able to actually see the fruits of your labor, literally and figuratively, because we're growing things here. Mind your manifestation is your thoughts become things, so you're going to have to keep your thoughts positive. You're going to have to keep your eye on where it is that you see yourself ideally and the things that you truly desire. What is it that you truly desire, Capricorn, and keep your thoughts there. From there, we went to our goddess cards, where you had shine. This is your month to shine. That's a go right there. That's your own energy, Capricorn. Shine within yourself. And then you have soul forgiveness, you had the truth, and you had live out loud. Okay, I'm still hearing vi, la 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 la. So you're just gonna have to forgive yourself for whatever has happened, whatever argument, whatever thing that you said. Forgive yourself whatever poor decisions you made. Forgive yourself for letting your thoughts trap you or keep you trapped. Recognize the truth of the situation. With all of those swords, your own mental is going to be your downfall this month. If you don't stay out of your head, your thoughts are going to be the thing that drags you into your black hole. Okay, so Capricorn, you're going to have to tap into your truth, and you're going to have to shine this month and get out of that funk. Forgive yourself and get out of that funk and get ready to move forward. Okay, from there we had the Boricua deck, where you had your Alegría, which is your happiness, Ermitaño, which is your hermit. You had the Sirena, which is a mermaid, Mami Wata, again with your anchor energy. So don't heal your emotions, right? With this water, with this ocean, heal your emotions. It says change, everything changes, okay? So we need to make sure that we are in a space where we are taking the time within ourselves, with our guides, to have peace about whatever emotional changes are happening right now in our lives, and knowing whatever changes, period, because you have the Fool, new beginnings. Be at peace with those new beginnings. You have your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. They're here, they're guiding you, and you need to find happiness in that, okay? But we also have to find balance within our emotions and with our desires. All of these stars, what is it that you're wishing and hoping for? Okay, and in order to get that, everything has to change. There has to be a rebirth. Okay, so lastly, Capricorn, we are going to go over here to your vibe cards, which were call on your runners, downtimes, be generous, vibe check, see the solution. You had clear the past, sleep on it, call on your joy guides, exercise your vibes, decide, and aura cleanse was where you finished off. It was the overall. Okay, so we definitely need to cleanse our energy. We definitely need to clear out all of that negative energy from 2024 and leave it in the past. This year we're going to be generous. The year of number 9 is a year of being benevolent and generous. So universal year 9, be generous. And make sure to take that downtime. Make sure to have time for yourself. You need to call on your runners. Check your vibes. See the solution. Exercise that vibe. Remember that mind your manifestation card, right? So clear all of that negative energy. Be sure to be joyous and generous. Sleep on it and decide. The first thing you're going to have to do is first and foremost decide that we're going to make that change. Decide that we're coming up out of our thoughts. Decide that we're going to learn this lesson. Decide that we're moving forward, and from there, that's where you're going to gain your clarity of deciding to take that downtime and getting in a meditative space of pouring into yourself. Decide that you're going to get that rest so that you can have clear thoughts and communicate better. Being sure that you're really intentional with your vibrations and the things that you are receiving into your spirit, either through your auditory sensories or through your eyes. Make sure that we are in a problem-solving energy this month, and cleanse our space, cleanse our energy, cleanse our aura. Okay, Capricorn, right there is where we're going to conclude your messages for the month of January of 2025. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets until next month. Thank you so much for reaching the end of my video. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.